Landorus fairing is everywhere in VGC and always has been, but one Pokemon that hasn't really been able to show has been the Landorus Incarnate form, with the Life Orb and Sheer Force now available with hidden abilities in Generation 8 with the capsule. It is a really strong pick, and I'm very surprised not many players have been utilizing it as much, but this one almost made the top 8 at the Lillie Regional Championship, just making it into the top 16. We're going to be trying it out and see how well it performs. Landorus Incarnate, it does do a massive amount of damage with that Life Orb and Sheer Force, and doesn't even take recoil because Sheer Force negates the Life Orb recoil you take, and with Earth Power and Sludge Bomb, you have pretty good coverage, especially into the Ogre Ponds, which is fantastic. We have this one with Taunt right here, which helps to shut down other shenanigans such as the Follow Me's, the Rage Powders, potential Trick Rooms. Pretty good option overall. And the Tera Poison as a defensive typing, so you can actually take Surging Strikes. And this Pokemon is absurd with how much damage it can do. Like, it does so much with its multipliers, absolutely crazy. Alongside to pair with it, we have like the Icy Wind Speed Booster Flutter Mane that can combo with the Landorus Incarnate form, but also pairs well with the Darker Shifu. With how strong Wicked Blow is, especially with a Tera Dark if we need to go for it, Icy Wind into Wicked Blow does do a crazy amount of damage. You have the Wellspring Ogre Pond that can follow me to help out the Landorus Incarnate, as well as be able to redirect the Water Shifu's attacks, which this team doesn't really have a switch into otherwise. We have the Choice Band Arcanine with the Intimidate support, which is pretty nice overall. Extreme Speed can clean up some stuff in the late game. And the Iron Hands, just a good classic mon. You have Fake Out support. You have really good bulk, really good pivoting, and a great coverage to help out against like the Torn or Shifu combos. If you'd like to check out the details of the team and the creator, they'll be linked in the description down below. Alola Ninetales Snow with Iron Bundle Flutter Mane or Shifu Dragonite Chien-Pao. Definitely very concerning here. I do like the Speed Booster Flutter here, which is probably pretty good. Iron Hands? Probably Iron Hands, probably the the Hisuian Arcanine, and then I don't know if I want to bring Urshifu. Landorus is really tough to bring here, unfortunately. I don't think I can really afford to bring the Landorus. It could put in work though, under the right conditions. It's just tough. I mean, really tough. Wellspring Ogre Pond can put in some work, but there is a bunch of physical attackers I don't really like here. I think I'm going to do Flutter Mane plus Iron Hands. It's pretty safe for the most part, I'd imagine. The Arcanine as a back, and then I really want to bring Landorus. Because, like, the thing is, I don't Oko. Like, my problem is, I don't know how I'm Okoing the Water Shifu. Sure, I can kind of wall it, but they're doing a lot of damage to me. I think Landorus like can actually do the most damage to like a Water Shifu under the snow, or under the Aurora Veil, I should say, which I think is actually pretty valuable because I don't really have the best answers to it otherwise. Like, sure, I can wall charge it, but I can't really break through it. Like, Urshifu can't, the Ogre Pond not really, so I think it's probably my best case. We're gonna see the Flutter Mane lead with the Flutter Mane plus Alola Ninetales. If you are some fake tier strat, I'm gonna be set. Wait, what? Oh no. I thought that was some weird activation. Speed booster and the Flutter Mane. They're faster than mine. Okay, that's good to know. I can go for Fake Out if I really want to. They can't pick up a knockout. Like, we can't pick up a knockout unless the Ninetales follows up, which is okay here. Do I want to Icy Wind immediately? I think I'd rather just go for a Heavy Slam Icy Wind here. Yeah, I'm gonna Icy Wind. I'm gonna go for a Heavy Slam immediately into the, I want to say it's into the Flutter Mane. It can't be Speed Boost on the bundle, so that's actually really interesting to note. I do want to go for a Heavy Slam. I don't really care about the Ninetales too much. I'm just gonna Heavy Slam the Flutter Mane. We're gonna see a Tera immediately, so this could be Tera on the Ninetales? Yeah, Ninetales. To avoid Heavy Slam and to avoid Fake Out, yeah, it's the Tera Go. So I'm glad I didn't go for the Fake Out, but I don't really feel, I feel like they were just going to get the Aurora Veil up regardless, so not really important to me. We're going to see the Protect actually from their Flutter Mane, so they're going to try to just accomplish, I guess, what could be what? A Aurora Veil? That's fine. It's not Covert Cloak, probably Light Clay. Oh, they go for Blizzard. Okay, so they're just going for immediate. That did so much. What? Does Blizzard normally do that much? I don't remember Blizzard doing that much usually. All right. That's actually kind of concerning. That did more to my Iron Hands than I thought, but I'm just gonna try to Heavy Slam plus a Protect here. Huh. That actually did do quite a bit of damage. I'm actually pretty impressed by how much damage that did. Okay. They did have to use their Tera though. They don't have the weakness anymore, or don't have the snow increase for the defense, so that's pretty nice. Protect here, there's probably Aurora Veil. If you have Disable, I'm actually going to be a little bit sad. Moonblast going to come out. Yeah, Blizzard shouldn't KO me from that range. Yep, they go for it. Perfect. Okay, so that's a good turn. That's a really good turn. Okay. Nice, no freeze. Every time I play, they freeze me. Goodbye, Fluttermane. Perfect. So that's a huge knockout. They still don't have snow available, which is fantastic for me. And I mean fantastic. So is this Xian Pao coming out? If it's Xian Pao coming out, I have a few plays. Iron Bundle coming in. All right. I'm going to go for the Shadow Ball into the Ninetales. I don't think it has Protect. It might be Specs. Like, it might be Specs by how they're playing. I'm just going to go out in Arcanine. Or I could go for Tera Fairy Moonblast and maybe knock out the bundle. If I knock out the bundle, that'd be great. You know what? I am going to go for the Tera Fairy Moonblast. If I can get the KO, that's really, really good for me. Although, if I don't get to Ninetales, I just don't know if Ninetales switches. If Ninetales doesn't switch... Actually, no. I don't think it's worth... Actually, no. I'd rather just Shadow Ball. I'd rather just Shadow Ball here and probably go into Arcanine. Please don't switch to Ninetales. Please just keep Blizzarding. Just keep going for Blizzard spam. Okay, they stayed in. Thank goodness. I want to get rid of this Ninetales. And then I can handle the Iron Bundle, I think, afterward. I think it specs on the... I think that specs Ninetales. Like, the Blizzard's just doing too much damage. Like, doing about half to a bulky Fluttermane is, like, kind of insane. Yes, I guess Shadow Ball off. Goodbye. They're definitely going for either Icy Wind or Blizzard, so that's perfect. Goodbye to Ninetales. All right. I don't know what their last is. It could be Xian Pao. Blizzard? Yeah, like the bundle Blizzard did less damage. That had to be, right? Okay, what's their last? Or Shifu. All right. A little bit complicated. I'm sacking my Iron Hands here. And I'm gonna go for a Moonblast, I guess, into the Urshifu. Which I think is my best play. Dealing with the Iron Bundle actually might be tricky. Here comes the hands. Aqua Jet, okay. Yep, that's pretty standard. Let's see, do you have Pump? That's gonna be a big one. Yeah, you'd have Pump and you can change, okay. Actually, I don't know if I beat the snow stuff. Going out in an Arcanine, going out in a Landorus. Yeah, this endgame is going to be tricky. This endgame is definitely going to be tricky. Bring out the Landorus. I think I have to double the bundle. Did I double the bundle? Or Power KO's the bundle, so I'm not too scared about that. I feel like I have to E-Speed because Arcanine's going down here unless they double my Landorus specifically. I think I E-Speed the Urshifu and I think I Tera Poison and Earth Power. Because the options they have here are like what? Blizzard, Aqua Jet, Surging Strikes. They have a bunch. I'm worried if they Aqua Jet my Arcanine plus like Hydro Pump or Blizzard. And it gets like pretty complicated. They could Surging Strikes, Blizzard my Landorus. Which is also concerning. But I do have to get rid of the bundle. If they protect, then it's over. It's over. I'm not sure if they risk it. Let's see. I think they have like such good offensive pressure, they might just attack here. On the bright side, the Urshifu confirmed it's not Scarf is probably really good for me. A, they don't protect. Extreme Speed doesn't do that much damage to Urshifu, unfortunately. They do go for the Aqua Jet. Okay. Arcanine survives. That's good. They went for a Blizzard. Okay. I survive with both. And I get the Earth Power off into the bundle. Okay, I got the... Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Why did that bundle survive? Huh? Don't have Protect. If it has Protect, it doesn't matter. I have to E-Speed in the bundle. They can't Tera Ghost at least because they Tera the Ninetales. Why does it have... Okay. Wait, is this Solvus bundle? Is that why he lives? That's a Life of Sheer Force Earth Power. That thing is strong. That might be a Solvus bundle. That might actually be a Solvus bundle. Is this choice... No, is it Choice Band Urshifu? What is this team? I can't even tell anymore. It was like Choice Specs on the what is it, the Ninetales into like Assault Vest bundle, and then I think this actually might be Choice Scarf for Urshifu because the Aqua Jet damage doesn't seem like it's banded, or maybe I'm just off with my calcs and maybe like Hisuian Arcanine is just that tanky, but like what the heck was this? Like I don't know what just happened. All I know is that Landorus came in clutch. I guess I should have Earth Power or Extreme Speeded the bundle, but I wasn't sure if it was Sash or Shifu at that point. Like I couldn't even tell what this team, like what was that team? Someone help me with that one. All right, we have Wellspring Ogerpon with the Golden Go, Roaring Moon, Okidogi, Thunder's Fairy, and Hisuian Arcanine. This actually looks like a really cool team. It looks like a kind of a mixture of like the Jamie Boyett top 4 Toronto team, and then like there's definitely some interesting mixes right here with the Wellspring Ogerpon and the Okidogi, which I'm glad I do have an Okidogi answer. I do have the Landorus, which is pretty good here. I do want to probably lead I want to lead Fluttermane. I think Fluttermane or Shifu kind of breaks through the team quick enough, and then Landorus for the Okidogi in the back, and then last mon. Do I want the Wellspring Ogerpon? Do I want Arcanine? Probably Arcanine. Arcanine with Intimidate seems really good. I could go with Iron Hands, but the thing is Iron Hands gets a little bit walled here by like Okidogi. There's the Thunder's Fairy. If it's the Assault Vest set, it's actually going to be able to wall me. The Golden Go is a little bit annoying. The Roaring Moon with Breaking Swipe if it is going to be that set. So let's see if I can threaten Speed Booster Fluttermane here to pressure the Roaring Moon. Icy Wind Wicked Blow could probably just knock out the Roaring Moon, I'd imagine. So it was Tera Poison on the original team. Also, I guess like Dark Urshifu is just really solid against their team. They don't have the best Dark Urshifu answers, so Tera like just Wicked Blow through their team. Landorus cleans up in the end game, hopefully. Gonna be the Okidogi plus the Arcanine. Okay. Which, wish I led Landorus. That's unfortunate, but all right. So I do have the Speed Booster. Okay. Do I mind? Do I think they're attacking the Fluttermane, or do I think they're going to respect our Urshifu? Kind of a tricky spot. I don't know what they're exactly going to click here. Kind of wish I let Landorus now. I wish I really let Landorus, but all right. Could go for a Shadow Ball, Wicked Blow. A lot of the Arcanines, I don't think they're going to be like really, really fast. I think I will just Shadow Ball here. They would have to commit their Tera if they really want to do something. So you know what? Shadow Ball, Wicked Blow. Let's see. They're going to commit their Tera. If they commit their Tera, it's kind of fine here. Let's see what they decide to go for. Tera Fairy? Get Tera Fairy. Okay. I get some good Shadow Ball plus Wicked Blow damage at least. And then hopefully another Wicked Blow finishes off. Landorus can come in. So Shadow Ball going to come out into the Arcanine. Pretty good damage across the board. Special Defense Fall could be nice. I don't think it's going to matter too much. Here comes the Wicked Blow. Almost a knockout. If I Moonblasted, actually would have probably picked up the knockout, which is insane. Tera Blast going to be fired off. This is going to be out into Urshifu. Yep, Urshifu. That's fine. And Okidogi. What are you going to go for? Gunk Shot immediately, which is not too surprising. Okay. Oh, Fluttermane survives, which is nice. Oh, that's a really nice survival. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. I do like the idea of protecting the Fluttermane and just going for a Wicked Blow into the Arcanine. Yeah, because they Terra'd the Arcanine, so I don't have to worry about too much about Wicked Blow in the end game. If they want to take out the Urshifu, that's fine. I'm pretty sure like Tera Blast confirms it's usually Choice Banded, so Arcanine going to go down here, which is great. Now Landorus is going to be in a really prime position to just pick up damage knockouts because Earth Power knocks out the Okidogi, threatens everything else on their team. We're going to see Knockoff come out into the Urshifu. Oh, this has Knockoff. Is this Assault Vest? It might be Assault Vest. All right. Can Landorus pick up the knockout into it? Life Orb Sheer Force goes crazy. We're going to find out. They go Roaring Moon. I can Moonblast it, so that's not too bad. Let's find out what are you going to bring out? I do like the idea of just Earth Powering the Okidogi. I guess I could have got Moonblast off and confirmed, but like I think Fluttermane was more valuable than the Urshifu at that point. Landorus going to come in. That is the Wellspring Ogerpon. Okay. So I don't know how fast this Wellspring Ogerpon is. I think I'm just gonna Icy Wind and Sludge Bomb. Did I Tera Poison here? I just don't know. It has knockoff, which I'm a bit concerned about. If it has Ice Punch, I'm in quite a bit of trouble. I should be able to play around it though. You know what? I'm just gonna Sludge Bomb Icy Wind. If they have Ice Punch, they have Ice Punch. Good Spiky Shield. I could have Earth Powered Okidogi, but a little bit risky here. All right. So I do go for the Icy Wind into the Okidogi. Maybe the Sludge Bomb is a little bit too predictable. Like Landorus Eye does run Sludge Bomb now, so maybe a bit too obvious. I do go for the Sludge Bomb. Okay. Oh, they knock on my Flutter Mane. Okay, cool. I have no idea how this endgame is going to play out. It really depends on how fast our Wellspring Ogerpon is. A lot of them... Oh, it's leftovers on the Okidogi. All right. So it's not Assault Vest. Arcanine in. I did intimidate the Wellspring Ogerpon. They do get a attack increase still from the Intimidate. What do I think is in the back? If it was Landorus, I probably would have expected it. I'm not gold. Kind of want to Earth Power here, realistically. Or do I want to Terra Blast? I could Terra Blast here. I'm trying to think. What are the pros and cons? I kind of want to Terra Blast here. And I want to Earth Power. If they follow me, that's fine. I get rid of the Okidogi, which is pretty big. I think getting rid of the Okidogi would be really nice. Otherwise, I think maybe they Drain Punch here into my... Maybe they Drain Punch Ivy Cudgel here to try and ensure a knockout into the Arcanine. So I'm trying to see if I can catch them. And I want to have the Terra Fairy for the... Okay, so I outspeed the Ogerpon, which is great. I get the knockout on Okidogi. That's a great start. All right. Might have been better if I Flare Blitzed, but let's see. Ivy Cudgel into the Landorus, which should survive. Yep, because of the Intimidate from earlier. We get the Terra Blast off into the Ogerpon. And I want to say if it is... Ooh, it's a really tough... That is bulky Ogerpon. What the heck? That is not half. Thunderous. This endgame's really interesting. So I need to Sludge Bomb to KO. That was not what I expected as the last Pokemon is Thunderous. I thought it'd be like anything else here. But I guess because the Iron Hands was too troubling for them. But I thought it'd be either Roar Moon or Golden Go, which I could have Earth Powered. But I didn't even two-shot the... That's a really bulky Ogerpon. I think I'm going to just protect the Landorus and go for a Terra Blast here. Maybe it's too scripted. Maybe I should have just Sludge Bombed. But then again, I don't think Sludge Bomb Terra Blast knocks out the Thunderous. Okay, they did Spiky Shield, which is a good sign. So depends on what the Thunderous went for, but I do like this option. They went for a Grass Knot. Okay, that's really good for me because I can Sludge Bomb the next turn. I can go for a Terra Blast again. And I think I would seal this up, assuming they don't get a double protect. So here comes a Terra Blast into the Thunderous. Oh, that does so much. Okay, that's the damage I need. That's the damage we like to see here. I'm just going to double the Thunderous because it should be a Solvest Thunderous. And if that's the case, that means that if they go for a Protect with the... Or if they go for a double Spiky Shield with the Ogerpon, like I get the knockout on the Thunderous. And if they follow me, I get the KO. If they don't, they have to spend 2 turns. And I don't think a crit Ivy Cudgel can knock out the Arcanine in the position at full health. So... Oh, back and forth between that game were insane. They were insane. My opponent got me like the first 2 turns really, but I think the fact that I didn't get crit by the first Ivy Cudgel, which was fantastic. Me Earth Powering the Okidogi for the knockout the second time because they didn't follow me, which is actually huge. And then Terra Fairy, Terra Blast. Could have gone either way. I was really thinking maybe it was potentially Roar Moon in the back, but then again, maybe Roar Moon just didn't make much sense into my team. But I thought they wanted something like fast that can clean up an end game, especially with Tailwind support. But It's not the case. The Thunders came out. Luckily, I Tera Blasted correctly. I assessed Protect. Granted, I would have probably Sludge Bomb Tera Blast into Thunders if I didn't go for the Protect, so it could have worked out. But if they aggressively doubled my Arcanine, that could have been really awful. Grimmsnarl, Rillaboom, Iron Bundle, Golden Go, Dragonite, and Hisuian Arcanine. If I remember right, this is like really similar to the team that James Evans brought to the Toronto Regional Championship. Actually, no, he didn't have a Grim. He had a Clef. Okay, no, it changes the dynamic quite a bit. I think it just has some similar mons, but I do remember like the Iron Bundle, the Dragonite, the Golden Go, and I think it was a Hisuian Arcanine. So some interesting hybrids here. Let me see. Do you like the Landorus because it can pressure Golden Go, can pressure the Hisuian Arcanine, and it can pressure the Rillaboom? I just got to be worried about Iron Bundle. I just got to watch out for that mod, and I should be good. I think I go with Landorus. I want to say it's the Landorus plus the Iron Hands is pretty good. Yeah, I like Rillaboom. It's not like amazing this matchup, or the Arcanine. Yeah, I don't think Arcanine's that amazing this matchup other than like Rillaboom. It can be, but I'm not too sure about this. Wellspring Ogerpon might not even be that great either, realistically. It might be like Fluttermane in the back with like Urshifu. Because I like the Wicked Blow pressure in the end game if I get rid of the Grimmsnarl quick. And I think Fluttermane's good into D-Knight stuff, so we'll see. I think like a lot of my game plan is just going to be get rid of Iron Bundle quickly because Iron Bundle is a threat. If I can force a Tera out of the Iron Bundle, that's pretty solid because then it's just weak to Sucker Punch. But definitely a tricky one right here. They do have screens. They have quite a few factors. We're going to see Grimmsnarl Rillaboom. Okay. Grimmsnarl Rillaboom is completely fine by me. Against Landorus and the Iron Hands. Okay. They do go for the Grassy Surge does activate here. Do you want to trade Fake Outs? I could go for the Tera if I really, really want to. I'm not sure if I want to. I'm just going to Protect and go for Fake Out. Because I don't want them getting Light Screen and Reflect. I don't know. They might... I don't think you Fake Out the Iron Hands. Maybe you do. Oh, you do actually Fake Out the Iron Hands. I could have just got free Sludge Bomb. Unfortunate. Okay. It's not too bad still. So Rillaboom's a problem. I do want to get her Grim though, so I'm kind of in a predicament because I kind of like the taking the KO on both. I think I want to go for a Tera Poison because I don't want to take the Wood Hammer. I'm going to go for a Sludge Bomb into the Grimmsnarl. And what am I doing with you? I think because Rillaboom's not super threatening, but still like a bit of an issue. I think I'm going to Drain Punch the Rillaboom and get recovery if they Wood Hammer the Iron Hands instead. Because if they want to weaken the Iron Hands for Bundle, for instance, it makes a lot of sense here. So I am going to go for the Tera Poison. Let's see. I don't think this knocks out the Grimmsnarl through screen. Actually, it's Life Orb, Sheer Force, and Tera Poison. Maybe it does, depending on the Grimmsnarl spread. Maybe it's physically defensive. We are going to see Reflect Up, which is not too surprising here. I imagine Wood Hammer is coming out into the Landorus. Here comes a Sludge Bomb into the Grimmsnarl. I just want to try to get rid of that Grimmsnarl quickly. I do a lot of damage, but not a KO, but Wood Hammer does come out, which is perfectly fine. As you can see, Landorus just tanks it pretty well. And I am able to get the Drain Punch off into the Rillaboom. Really good spot, I guess. Okay. Okay, not a bad spot. Not the best one, though, but still very playable right here. I'm going to protect my Landorus to scout for, like, high horsepower, and I'm just going to Drain Punch the Rillaboom again. I could see Parting Shot from the Grim Tarting, but we're actually going to see the Rillaboom retreat here. All right, into the Golden Go. Okay, so I do have Earth Power for the Golden Go, and that's something I do want to apply pressure with. As I go for the Protect. They went for the Parting Shot. That makes sense. Into the Landorus. I do need to make sure I always have pressure against Golden Go, but I do have, I guess, a Dark Urshifu, huh? So it's not like that bad. I don't think they're going to click Make It Rain immediately. Because this is probably Nasty Plot. I think my best play is probably just to Earth Power to Grim. Or no, not Earth Power to Grim. It's Sludge Bomb to Grim. Because they could go back into Rillaboom. And I'm going to swap out into the Urshifu, I think. Yeah, that makes the most sense to me. They could make it rain, I guess. I think you would probably Shadow Ball over make it rain here if you are going to attack. This is probably Parting Shot and switch to Rila, I want to say. Like, by protecting. Oh, they actually go for a Tera instead. All right. So we get to see the Golden Go Tera immediately into Tera Dragon. I have Flutter Mane in the back, so this is not that bad, yeah. And also, like, I still have Iron Hands around. Like, I don't think I'm in too bad of a position at this point. They do go for the Parting Shot. Yep, that makes sense. If they want to go into Rila, that's perfectly fine here because I get the Sludge Bomb. I get rid of the Rila. Hopefully, I get rid of Rila. I don't know if I get rid of Rila. And then hopefully, I can break through the Golden Go with the combination versus Shifu next to Flutter Mane. Iron Bundle coming out, huh? Okay. Gonna be that booster energy. Iron Hands is really tough for them to damage, so I'm trying to figure out how they beat that Mon. Sludge Bomb into the Iron Bundle. There's probably Nasty Plot coming out. Ooh, that's good damage. That's very good damage. Yep, they went for Nasty Plot. Perfect. Okay. Really, really good. As I said before, I do have plans for this. Gonna hard swap out into Iron Hands here for the Landorus because I want to keep Landorus around. It's still useful against the Rillaboom. Gonna protect the Urshifu. And then try to set up a Wicked Blow position. So here comes Iron Hands. This is probably Icy Wind and to make it rain. We protect. I hope that Wicked Blow KOs the Iron Bundle. I think it should. Icy Wind, yep. This could be Icy Wind Shadow Ball if they made the read, but I'm kind of assuming they went for to make it rain at this point by how they're playing. Yep. Yep, they did go for make it rain. Perfect. Like, again, Iron Hands is so good right now, so I'm very happy I'm keeping it healthy right now. Just healing back with the Grassy Terrain. The Golden Go, as you can see, didn't do that much damage. And because I weakened their entire team, the Grimmsnarl goes down to the Wicked Blow. They probably have to sack right here, I think. I would probably say the Iron Bundle switches out into the... Or do they stay in? I don't know. I think I'm going to fake out the Golden Go. And I really want to just Wicked Blow the Golden Go, actually. Yeah, it's not too bad, I guess. I feel like you should sack, but... Oh, they're not sacking here. All right. I thought they would sack maybe their Grimmsnarl on the potential fake out, like on the Wicked Blow, so they could bring the Iron Bundle back in and Icy Wind afterward. But I guess this isn't too bad still. I do get a free Wicked Blow off into the Golden Go. That's still really good damage, yeah. And then I'm just gonna Wild Charge the Iron Bundle and probably protect. Or do I sack here? I could sack to get a free switch. Like if I go Flutter Mane, it's not too bad. Although Flutter Mane Speed Booster just destroys the Golden Go from the position it's at. I'm just worried if they switch out the bundle now. Do they switch out the bundle now or do they keep attacking? Because they don't really have a reason to stay in with bundle. Actually, you know what? I'm going to Drain Punch the gold and I'm going to protect. Let's see if they protect and switch to... Oh, they don't. They don't actually. Okay. I thought they would just go Rillaboom and click Make It Rain or something. They go for Hydro Pump. Are they going for Hydro Pump Shadow Ball? That's not KOing, it looks like. No, another Make It Rain. So they're back at neutral, which is fine. Okay. Yeah, Iron Hands is just so tanky. So tanky. We get the Drain Punch off into Golden Go. Nice. Now it's just in range of like any attack really, like a Sucker Punch, which would be really good here. We're also stalling out a bit of the screen turns, which I don't think should really matter in the long term. But yeah, if I get rid of the bundle, I'm surprised they're letting me potentially get rid of this bundle, because if I get rid of the bundle, they kind of lose, I think, to my Landorus, because Landorus just outspeeds everything. I think I'm just gonna... Do I want to Wicked Blow through the Golden Go, or do I want to Sucker Punch? I don't think there's anything wrong with Sucker Punching because the Nasty Plot doesn't benefit them. Okay, so they went on. So they went for Nasty Plot again, which is fine. Yeah, they went for a Freeze Strike. That doesn't even KO, does it? Yeah, it doesn't. Okay. Like, sure, you can have the Nasty Plot, but if you gave me the bundle goes down here. You're in a really awful spot. Yeah. Bundle's eliminated. Now I have a Flutter Mane in the end game. The Grimmsnarl was screens plus Partner Shot, unless you're Thunder Wave too. But even if you're Thunder Wave, Golden Go, I don't think it's fast enough. Maybe? No, I don't think it's faster than my Flutter Mane. Ice Cream wears off. Okay. Rillaboom in. I just gotta make sure I pressure the Rillaboom, because the Rillaboom is actually like the problematic Pokemon here. Just gonna Drain Punch the Gold and protect their Shifu. I guess maybe I could have got a free switch. Maybe I should have, but a free switch wouldn't have been that bad. Okay, we protect the Urshifu. We're sacking. Like, I think I already see my vision. They Shadow Balled into their Urshifu slot. Is it Woodhammer here? Okay, that makes sense. I was like about to say, I guess they covered a switch. Iron Hands goes down. I mean, I guess I could have went for the Sucker Punch there, but it's still fine. Okay. The Rillaboom's still decently healthy. The Rillaboom's faster than my Urshifu, so they can actually Grassy Glide me, Reflect Resolve, so I can Sucker Punch. Trying to make sure I have the right position. I think it's Flutter Mane in. Yeah, it's Flutter Mane in, I think. I go Flutter Mane, and the reason I go Flutter Mane is because I'm pretty sure that all I have to do is click Moonblast into the gold plus a Wicked Blow into the gold as well. And then even if they, let's say they would hammer, that's fine. Like, if they don't target our Shifu, the gold goes down to protect. I guarantee win the game. Yeah, and if, like, the only way I see this position maybe being a bit awkward is if the gold switches out in Grimmsnarl. But even if the gold switches into Grimmsnarl, I think I can just easily win. They go for protect with gold, which makes sense. Are they targeting down their Shifu, or are they targeting down the Flutter Mane? They Grassy Glide the Flutter Mane, yeah. So that's why I Wicked Blowed, because it covered. As I can just hit through to protect. So yeah, Grassy Glide was not KOing my Flutter Mane. The Flutter Mane's really bulky on this team. I just Wicked Blow through the gold, and now they can't beat the Landorus. I think they can't beat Landorus at least. So gold eliminated, perfect. That should seal it here. Because I think all I have to do is just KO their Grimmsnarl. And I just click Close Combat plus a Moonblast into it. Yeah, and I just don't think they have, because they need Light Screen and probably a Parting Shot to make sure the Landorus doesn't knock out Rillaboom, but yeah, I'm not giving them that chance. So Moonblast here, we Close Combat. Wicked Blow might actually just KO, but like it doesn't really matter. They go for Grassy Glide, KO my Flutter Mane. All right, let's see. Moment of truth. Are you faster with the Grim? The Grim has to be like insanely fast. I was -1 speed because of the IC win from earlier, but like, yeah, Grimmsnarl doesn't run that much speed. So the Grimmsnarl goes down. I have my Landorus variant. Landorus variant gonna clean up this game with Sludge Bomb plus Wicked Blow into the Rillaboom and seal up the game. So I had a feeling. I was like, okay, if they sack gold there, if they would hammer the Urshifu on the turn that they Grassy Glide the Flutter and I went for the Moonblast Wicked Blow into the gold, then it's fine because I just bring in Landorus. I click Sludge Bomb into the relay. I go for Moonblast into the gold. I guarantee win the game anyway because they don't have any offensive pressure remaining. And yeah, there wasn't really much that they could do, I think, for the most part. So like, even if they sacked, it would have been a pretty bad position, I think. Like, even if Grim was sacked for the gold, like, I still outspeed Landorus and put on enough pressure, and they don't have screens. So regardless, I felt like I had pretty safe avenues to win the game. Maybe if it was Miracle Seed Rilla, the Grassy Glide maybe could have pressured the KO on the Flutter Mane, but like, I was pretty sure by how they were playing, it was probably like Assault Vest. Sludge Bomb gonna come out with that Tera Poison. Should pick up the knockout Rillaboom. Yep, easily. All right, and the Tera Poison Landorus showing how strong it was. Good into Golden Go, good into the Rillaboom stuff. Like, able to take an attack from Bundle because of Tera. It didn't really come into play, but the Sludge Bomb still did pretty impressive amount of damage to that Bundle. Put it where I needed to be for the Wild Charge to reflect to pick up the knockout even after all the grassy terrain healing. All right, let's go over to games. In game 1, this snow team was just crazy, but Iron Hand surviving the double up from Moonblast and a Blizzard, which was probably choice specs on that Ninetales to knock out the Flutter Mane, was huge. And then Tera Poison Landorus alongside a clutch survival from Arcanine was able to win me the game. In game 2, wasn't sure my opponent was going to commit to Tera early on Arcanine, but they got me strong the first 3 turns. It really was not looking pretty for me. However, got a huge turn onto the Fundus Variant with the Tera Blast from Arcanine doing a huge amount of damage, allowing me to clean up the endgame with Sludge Bomb Landorus. In game 3, a long drawn out game, but my opponent refused to preserve the Iron Bundle, which meant my Landers didn't have to worry about Icy Wind in the late game, and with the Tera Poison, I was able to tank attacks from the Rillaboom, dish out a lot of damage even through Light Screen, and sealed up the victory with the Wicked Blow plus Moonblast target into the Golden Go. I was very impressed with how well Landorus Eye does, and it is a little bit hard to use, mainly because you just have Surging Strikes and Landorus Variant with Intimidate is just such a good ability, but Life Orb Sheer Force Landorus Incarnate form is just so impressive in how much it pressures just so many common Pokemon in the meta. It can one-shot Urshifu with Earth Power. It can Sludge Bomb the Ogre Pawns. Earth Power, just ground coverage is just incredible. It does a lot to Iron Hands. Like, it's one of the Pokemon that can do like over 60% to Iron Hands, which is already pretty crazy. But yeah, fantastic mod. If you do want to try it out, the render code is on your screen. You can check out the details of the team in the creator down below description. And of course, subscribe to the channel for more VGC content as always.